Hey everybody! It is the third day of Poppy Playtime. Time for some Poppy New Time. Also, sorry for not making it the 1.5th day of Poppy Playtime. I kind of forgot. But still, time for some Poppy New Time. Alright. Let me just check my Discord. Wait. Virtual transporter. Yay to beeps. Oh. At 1 a.m. Yeah, this is the icon. That's the icon to I just saw that. Wait, is that wait. Oh. Yeah, this is like the this is like the only first girl attack banging to ever exist, bruh. Alright. Alright. Let's go. Let's go play Poppy New Time. Alright. Also, Panita 2. We're gonna put Panita's 2. We're gonna put the new video of the Panita 2 releasing the
We have got.
And welcome to this new video. Hey friends, and welcome to this new video. We're finally here. Only 10 days left until Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 releases.
That's right.
And you can really feel the wait. Day after day, the hype keeps growing, and every small detail that comes out feels like it adds another piece to what's coming. In this video, I want to sort everything out and take you with me through the most recent news released by the developers. We'll talk about official messages posted on Discord. In fact, in the recent days, one of the Mob Entertainment team wrote some messages with some audios. We can't ignore everything related to the ARG. In fact, in the next Wednesday, we will see the end of the ARG. And in that day, they will post something important. Maybe they will announce a brand new mascot. And get ready, because more news is coming very soon. One thing above all, the final trailer, which according to many should drop very soon. It could be released at the end of the countdown. Either way, we're really close to the decisive moment. Before we jump into the main part of the video though, let me ask you something real quick. If you enjoyed the video, one of the members of Mob Entertainment,
and I'm the head of innovation
Toby wrote
here
some
at the
messages and
Playtime
shared
Code
some
Toy
audio
Factory.
files on Discord.
If you're seeing this,
Specifically, there are
then you're
two audios.
trespassing.
One is called
Yeah, we
Chapter
play
5
this little
Finale
tape on
and the
loop
other
whenever we
Spoiler.
close the factory
Names
for the
that
day.
obviously don't go unnoticed
So,
and not with
trespasser,
vague words.
just to make you
If we
aware,
listen to these
while we
audios,
pride
we can
ourselves
notice that they
primarily
don't
on our
contain new
high-quality
dialogue or
toys and
mysterious
excellent child
sentences,
care,
but
we
the
also
audio
pride
of Lemon,
ourselves on
which
our
is that
security.
voice we hear
For
every
example,
time we
this
collect a
facility
lemon
is
in the
full of
various
hidden
chapters
motion
of Poppy
triggers,
Playtime.
which, once
The
set
lemon
off,
has
will
always
turn
been
on the
an Easter
factory's
egg throughout the
emergency
chapters
alarms
of Poppy
and directly
Playtime.
contact the authorities. And
It has always been
that's
hidden,
one of the
never
more
placed in an
tame
obvious way,
aspects of
almost
our
like a
security
small
system.
secret for players
No
who explore
spoilers.
the environment carefully.
You've got
It
my
doesn't
warning.
really serve a purpose
It's not
for
too late to
progressing
turn
the
around.
story, but over
I
time
just
it has
hope
become
that
a
you're
symbol for
certain
the most
whatever you're
attentive
doing
players.
is worth
With
it.
these messages and these audios shared on Discord, we
Yeah.
now have an official confirmation.
YouTube is the
Even in
best.
Chapter
It's
5
the
there will
best
be a
way
lemon
for
to
me.
find as an Easter egg. So also in Chapter 5 there will be a lemon,
So
and we can
relaxing.
find it if we want to find the Easter egg in the game. I still clearly remember when, in Chapter 1, the lemon was added with the 2023 update. At that time, many people started theorizing that it could be a clue connected to some mysterious character, or maybe to something bigger hidden in the game's lore. Some theories were really wild, others were actually very interesting. And in the end, maybe the lemon is just a fun Easter egg. And that's exactly what makes theories so great. Even the smallest detail can spark huge discussions and unexpected connections. So yes, even in Chapter 5 we'll need to keep our eyes wide open. Because sometimes, in games like Poppy Playtime, it's precisely the smallest things that hide the most interesting meanings. Well, now let's move on to the second topic, and now let's talk about another very interesting message, this time coming from Jeffrey Kung. Jeffrey Kung is the lead level designer of Poppy Playtime Chapter 5, so he's a key figure in the development of the game. He's the person who works directly on the level structure, the pacing of exploration, the environments, the tension moments, and how the player experiences the game step by step. On his LinkedIn profile, Jeffrey Kung shared a post that at first glance might seem simple. In that post, he reshared the video we already saw last Wednesday, so nothing completely new from a visual point of view. But the important detail isn't the video itself, it's the message that comes with it. In the text of the post, Jeffrey Kung wrote a very clear sentence: "We're almost there." A short sentence, but one that carries a lot of weight. Coming from someone who is directly working on Chapter 5, it's definitely not a random phrase. It's a very direct way of saying that the work is basically at the finish line, that we're really in the final steps before release. This sentence connects perfectly with the waiting time we're experiencing right now. The countdown to Chapter 5 is getting shorter and shorter day after day. We're in that final phase where every update, every message, and every word shared by the developers feels more important than it did months ago. Today is February 8th, and there are only 10 days left until the official release of Poppy Playtime Chapter 5. 10 days is nothing, especially considering how long we've been waiting for this chapter. The countdown is getting closer and closer to the end, and you can clearly feel it in the way the developers are communicating. Messages like this transmit a very specific feeling. We're truly at the final stretch, and when someone as important as the lead level designer says, "We're almost there," it's hard not to directly connect it to the upcoming release of the game. This message also adds to all the other signals we've been seeing lately. Everything is converging toward the same point. The wait is almost over, and Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 is right around the corner. Now it's the time for the third topic, and now let's really get ready, because these 10 days will be extremely important. The closer we get to the end of the countdown, the more active mob entertainment will become, as they prepare everything for the game's release. We've entered that phase where every single day could turn into an important day. We're no longer talking about long waits or long periods of silence anymore. Now it only takes one move for something big to drop, something that could completely change how we're looking at Chapter 5. And pay attention, because when I talk about important news, I'm not referring only to the most obvious things. Of course, there's the final trailer, which everyone is waiting for and which could arrive at any moment. There's also the possible reveal of the new mascot, which we know is always a central element in every Poppy Playtime chapter. But it doesn't end there. Other news could also arrive, maybe more quietly, but still very relevant. For example, the announcement of new official merchandise dedicated to the Chapter 5 characters. This is something Mob Entertainment has already done in the past, and these kinds of announcements often arrive right in the days leading up to the game's release. At the same time, we can't rule out new messages on Discord. Messages from the developers, short phrases, images, audio clips, or small details that at first might seem minor, but then turn into perfect material for new analyses and new theories. In this phase, even a single word can carry a huge weight. What's certain is that if and when important news comes out, I'll analyze it together with you. We'll take our time, connect everything with what we already know, and try to build all the final theories for these last days before release. We're truly in the final phase of the wait, and honestly, I think this will be one of the most interesting parts of the entire road toward Poppy Playtime Chapter 5. And now we are in the final part of this. Let's do a quick recap of everything we talked about today. We discussed the official messages on Discord, the audio files shared by Toby, and the confirmation that even in Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 there will be the lemon as an Easter egg. Then we moved on to Jeffrey Kung's message on LinkedIn with that "we're almost there," which says a lot about where the development of the game is right now. And finally, we talked about why these last 10 days will probably be the most important ones, with possible news dropping at any moment. Now there's only one thing left to do: stay tuned. because from now until the release of Chapter 5, literally anything could come out, and every new detail could completely change our theories. As soon as there are updates, trailers, messages, or important announcements, I'll bring them straight to the channel and we'll analyze everything together. Thank you so much to everyone for watching the video until the end. Thank you for the support you give to the channel and
So,
for all
Stella,
the comments and
what
theories
made you want to
share
work at the
under
Playtime
videos.
Co-Factory?
They are always super
Playing
interesting
with
to
toys
read.
when I was young.
If you enjoyed the video,
So
leave a
magical.
like and subscribe to the
I
channel
could go
so you
straight
don't
from
miss
my
any
bedroom
updates
floor
about
to
Poppy Playtime
anywhere
Chapter
in the
5.
world.
Bye bye and see you soon.
Such a great feeling.
JCPenney has
And
exactly what you
being
are
able
and
to
aren't
work at a
looking for.
toy factory, somewhere that can provide kids with that same experience, that's a pretty great feeling too. Sometimes though, I really wish I could go back. To being a kid, I mean. And it's weird, because adults are just kids, but older. I don't think anyone ever really feels like an adult.
What the
Your
heck
body
is
just
this?
gets older and older.
Why is the VHS tape
And
doing
then you
that to
die.
my hands?
Poof!
What is this?
Human bodies just can't stay young forever. There's things though, like some trees that can stay alive even while being way older than the person. I mean, the oldest people to ever live are still younger than those. So I guess everyone is always young relative to something. Right?
Alright, I think we're getting a little off track.
it took months to make, and we couldn't have done it without you. Okay, why is there just a black screen, bro? So do I just leave or something? I think I could just leave, bro. I think I could just leave. But also chapter 2. Also chapter 2, bro. The chapter 2 is coming out this February. Okay, let me see here. Chapter 2, Chapter 1 is the part 1 is finally here. The first major update to Poppy NEWTIME of 2026. We hope you guys enjoyed this update as much as we did. Okay. Alright guys, so that was it for the stream. Had a lot of fun. Okay. Also, should I change my anticipated Spooky Ball when it comes out? He's a kind of onesie, bro. Those aren't evil cards, which is. What was this? Target has released something.
How you doing, Enman? Interested in sparring with me?
I don't know.
So something pretty interesting just happened. CG5 has revealed the release date of the official Chapter 5 song, and it's dropping on February 20th. Yup, you heard that right. That means the song is releasing just 2 days after the game itself launches on February 18th, which already tells us a lot. But that's not all. According to Mob's official artist Amber, we're also getting a brand new official teaser on February 14th. And knowing Mob, teaser artwork is never random. Every single piece of art they release usually hides lore clues and secrets. Now here's where things get really crazy. We are getting the full gameplay trailer on February 11th, which is just 3 days away from now. This is massive because a gameplay trailer isn't just—
Wait, hang on. Wait, hang on. Oh wait, it is 3 days away.
just for hype. This is where Mob finally shows real gameplay mechanics, possible new characters, and most importantly, how Chapter 5 actually plays. But the most important detail of all is something a lot of people might have missed. Chapter 5 is officially ready. Mob's lead level designer, Jeffrey Kung, recently posted on his LinkedIn saying that they are almost there. And if you remember, just about 1 week before that, he also said, "We've got our noses to the grindstone fixing bugs and having a blast finishing up development on this game." That line alone confirms it. The game is officially ready. So when you put everything together, a gameplay trailer on February 11th, an official teaser artwork on February 14th, and the official CG5 song on February 20th, it becomes very clear that Mob is entering their final marketing phase. Everything is moving fast and on schedule. So yeah, Chapter 5 is real and it's ready, and we are officially in the countdown. That's it for this video. I really hope you liked it, and if you did, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next awesome video.
Bro. Why AI, bro? Why'd you have to do AI, bro? If it comes out, I'm streaming it. I'm streaming my gameplay. Exit 8's getting a movie? I didn't know that. But we're just gonna end the stream